From the Trains by Dave homepage, click Finance. Then click Travel Expenses on the Quick Launch to open the Travel Expenses library. Make a note. A user must have proper permissions to create a workflow. Typically, the Contribute level is required. To create a workflow, you, as Milan, click the Library tab on the ribbon. In the Settings section on the ribbon, click the down arrow that appears by the Workflow Settings icon. Click Add a Workflow. The Add a Workflow page opens. In the Workflow section, select Approval SharePoint 2010 from the Workflow drop-down box. In the Name section, enter Travel Expense Report Approval. Accept the value Tasks for the Task List section. For the History List section, select New History List. For Start options, select Start this workflow when a new item is created. Click Next to continue configuring the workflow. In the Approvers section, in the Assign To text box, enter Steve Jones. Clear the Expand Groups checkbox since there's only one approver and you are not using a SharePoint group. In the Request section, enter An expense report is ready for review. For the Duration per Task section, enter 5 for 5 days. Select the checkbox for Enable Content Approval so the approval status is updated when the workflow is completed. Click Save. The Expense Report Approval workflow has now been created. You are returned to the Workflow Settings page. Notice the Expense Report Approval workflow is now listed and that a workflow is not yet in progress. In the next section, you will start and execute the approval workflow.